So we was talking to Cuzzo and he was telling us, you know, he lost a parent. How was your situation when you lost your parent? When you lost your mom?
Yeah, that's something that you never really told me about. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be curious about your mom.
You never really opened up to me about that.
I know you got that hustle from her.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
In that head.
I ain't gonna lie. So I had a janitorial business. I think that was like 06, 7, 08. And in the midst of my mom passing away, it was like, man, mom got sick like on a Sunday. She was like coughing like regular cough symptoms, like regular little, you know what I'm saying, sick shit. And we took her to the doctor, and then they was like they want to keep her. Man, they ended up keeping her. The next day we came back, the doctor was like, it's cancer. The cancer came back. So I'm sitting back, I'm like, damn, like what they talking about? And my mom's looking sick, and I'm looking like nigga, you ain't never told me you had cancer. So, you know what I'm saying, that ate me up. So in the midst of finding that out, I'm in the process of signing my first contract for my janitorial business. And then it's like, bam, the next day came. And then we got to the hospital, and the doctor basically saying it's stage 4, and she was gone. Like basically it was gonna be over in like 5 more days. So it's like when they said it, I kind of like fall out, cause I'm like, you was just sick, like a regular sick. So,
Or you thought it was a regular sick?
I mean, I thought it was a regular sick, but it was like, it was crazy.
So what was the next 5 days like for you?
It was traumatizing. Like every day literally got worse. Like it went from her talking to not talking to like blood in her urine to my little brother having moments because he was with her.
Did the days seem longer or they seem faster?
They seem faster. Like you want the days to slow up.
Like, you know, people always ask that question. They say, well, if you only had so much time, what would you do? So with you knowing that you had approximately 5 days, what was on your mind that you wanted to do, that you really needed to get done in those 5 days?
Man,
It's okay, we can talk about it.
I can't really say. I want her to know I love her.
So spending as much time with her as you can, and, you know, helping her in any kind of way to keep her comfortable.
Yeah, it was one of the moments where you really figure out if you're a man or not, because like regardless of the emotion that you're feeling, you still got shit to do. You know what I'm saying?
And how old were you at that time?
I think I was like 23, 24, and I'm 37 now.
So at 23, you grown but not really grown now. This is something different now. We talking about you losing your mom. 23 years old, trying to figure out what my next step is gonna be. When I wake up the next day, my mom might not be here. It's something that I would never wish on my worst enemy, because like me and my mom was really close. Like we used to sit on the porch, we used to go on walks. Like she literally the reason why I am who I am, bro. Like my whole drive, my whole keeping my word, all of that. So in a way, your mom taught you how to be a man.
100. Like Pops was there, but he wasn't there. It was really, a nigga would have been damn near better without him, for real. Because I mean, for a woman to show a man, like my sister taught me how to throw a ball. Like I had women in my life that taught me shit. Man didn't really teach me shit. So it's really one of them situations where it's like, sis taught me how to throw a ball, taught me how to swing a bat. Mom's taught me how to get some money, stand on your word, stand on your business, and say what you mean and mean what you say. And I learned that from a woman. Whole hustle, whole grind, whole everything.
So you would say your mom was like your best friend?
My mom was my everything, I ain't gonna lie. Like, so it was like, it touched me when the doctor and them told me she had cancer and it came back, because I thought she told me everything, and it's like she never told me that. So it's like all the walks and all the stuff we done been through. It's one of them situations where I'm looking at it when the doctor said that, I'm like what are you talking about? Like I didn't understand that. It didn't make sense to me.
I think now that we're all, well, most of us are parents in here, you could probably look at it as her trying to protect you. You know what I mean? Maybe she didn't want to put that burden on you.
Yeah,
I know,
but
you know,
I
sometimes
don't-
we want to know things, but
I don't agree with that though. Like, I mean, I'm a parent now, and I do have a sense of understanding with that, because it's one of them things where it's like you don't wanna burden people. Like if it's me and I'm thinking only I got a disease that could take me out, I would probably try my best to try to either fix it, or I probably wouldn't want to tell my child. But I mean, when you feel like you was close enough to be able to be told everything, you wouldn't think somebody would hold something like that from you, because the truth gonna end up coming out anyway. So when it came, it's like I wasn't even ready for it. But at the same time, when would you ever be ready to know that you about to lose your mama? Like your everything though. So it's like I didn't even have a chance to mourn. Like she didn't have no life insurance. She was just loved by hella people. So hella people showed up. Churches, friends, family, and we was able, like, I remember when we went to go talk to the guy at the funeral home, and it was like, he was like, man, how much y'all got? I'm like, nigga, I got 500. He's like, man, 7,500 gonna get you this box, literally a box, like wood. Like, I'm like, nigga, I'm never putting my mama in that. So he's like, well, shit, y'all gotta at least come with 10. 10. I'm like, nigga, I'm 23. I'm hustling. I'm grinding. I ain't grinding like that though. So I don't know. It was like, nigga, I felt like auntie crying, sister crying, everybody crying. They looking at me like, what we about to do? I'm like, shit, I don't know. I don't know what we about to do. So,
are you the youngest, oldest, or?
I'm the middle child.
Okay.
But even with being the middle child, you still like the oldest. Cause your brother younger, so he looking up. Your sister, she where she at, but she ain't in the best place herself. So it's like, shit, somebody got to step it up, and it happened to be me.
So how did your life and responsibilities change after your mom's passed? What now became your role?
Shit, just having to man up, man. I mean, you get used to being busy. I get used to like finding different things to motivate me to try. Like, I don't want to sit back and like think about what's not happening. So I'm always trying to make something happen. It's like it's never a dull moment for me.
So you try to stay busy so you don't have to think about certain things. You try to.
Yeah. I got hella shit to do all the time.
Too busy.
Hey,
Too busy.
I can't even sleep because I got so much shit to do. Like, I feel like that's supposed to be a resting point, but in my head, it's like I can't wait to wake up in the morning to try to do something else.
So HQ, June was talking about, you know, how he had to care for his mom and everything like that. I think I heard you say before that when you were younger, you kind of had to take care of your moms. And you had to stop going to school and stuff like that. So how was that? How did that come about?
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like me, cousin, and June got hella shit in common, and we didn't even know that until it's like shit now. We still figuring that shit out like day by day. It's like same thing, sick mom, you feel me? I'm not the oldest, but I'm playing like the oldest because I got siblings that's really knuckleheads, you feel me? And like I said, fucking with them ended me in a place that I shouldn't have been. So, you know, same thing, just taking care of my mom. I done did shit like not go to school for damn near a year. Gotta go back to school and catch back up and still, you know, end up damn near being the one that you could be proud of type shit. But it's tough. It's tough, like being the youngest and having all that burden on you, and then it's already pressure, you know, because you want to be great, especially when you know your siblings ain't really doing something to make your mom proud. But shit, it's pressure, like he said. You got to keep pushing. You feel me? You gotta keep going. You gotta figure out which path is gonna work and how it's gonna work. And sometimes you wake up and you don't wanna do shit because you really in a slumper. You feel me? You really sad, you really depressed because shit not going your way, but you can't because you gotta keep going because time's still moving. And like how he said, it's speed up. You feel me? My mom had cancer, so when I found that out, shit, same thing. I had to, damn, what I'm about to do? You feel me? Like, how I'm gonna fix this? So I'm dropping out of school, take care of her, make sure, you know, everything right. Make sure she's eating right, trying to do everything, but let it be in the doctor's hands. I ain't really one of those, so, I mean, I end up figuring it out. My mom ended up beating cancer and shit, and I end up graduating on time, and I'm still doing my thing, and I'm still the kid that she got to be proud of, but that shit definitely hard.
So was that your goal? Like, you know, sometimes no matter how old we get, I think maybe our parents don't realize that in the back of our mind, we still have that desire to make them proud. Like we still have that feeling like, you know what, if I can just make it where my moms can be happy or my dads can be happy, or, you know, you got somebody in your life that you just want to be proud of you. Like, they just mean so much to you. Like, it don't matter if nobody else don't fuck with what you doing, long as they feel like you doing your shit.
Yeah, I mean, my mom was a single mom. Like, I ain't had no daddy around. But my mom bust her ass. Like, I would have never knew that I didn't have no daddy. I had the freshest clothes. I was getting loved on, dropped off to school, walked to school. Never had to be dusty, no lights turned off, nothing. So I never knew. So I just, at this point with my mom being sick, because she's still sick, you know, be in the hospital in and out and shit like that, shit, I want to give her the same thing she gave me because I feel like she earned it. You feel me? I know I got a bunch of folks around me, they don't got their mom, or their mom, you feel me, on drugs, or ain't really giving them the, you feel me, attention that they need, and that's how they be ending up somewhere else. So I was blessed to have that. So, I mean, I take the burden. I probably take the burden now. No problems.
And you talk about how your mom, like, really loved on you, really, you know, gave you her attention and everything. How important is that for you right now in your adulthood?
Super important. It built me. It taught me how to love. It taught me how to be a kind person. It taught me how, you know, you just catch more bees with honey. Like, it ain't no reason to walk around mad. It ain't no reason to walk around, you feel me, you know, doing people dirty shit. You woke up this morning, you blessed, you feel me, we here. So my mom taught me that. She taught me value, integrity, and shit like that. Leon, head back. Yeah, shit, I'm grateful for that.
So how does that love you receive from your mom show up in your personal relationships?
Shit, I love on people how they love on me. You feel me? Like, these two, they love on me. Like I told you, June, he'll feed me. Cuzzo, I'm talking about, he don't miss a call. I could call him 3 o'clock in the morning. He gonna wake up half asleep. Sis, what's up? You good? Like, that's always how he answered the phone. You good? You good? So I reciprocate it. Everybody don't got it. And I get, like, when people don't receive that, they end up different type of people. So I just make sure that I put out the same love that people giving me, you feel me? So people could fulfill that. So they can continue to be the good person that they is.